Hola Year 9, I hope you're well and you had a fantastic holiday. Welcome back to the second summer half term. And today with Miss Reardon, you're going to be learning to discuss in great detail family. So mi familia is my family. And here is a list of the equipment that you will need for today's lesson. The exercise book the school gave you, your knowledge organizer from module 6, a pen and a different coloured pen. So pause to get that ready now. Please remember to email me if you have any questions about the activities in this lesson, and here's my email address. And also I've nominated the following students to send me a copy of their work today: Madison, Jess, Tyler, Amy, Mia and Leo. I look forward to seeing your fantastic work. So I would like you to write down the date and the title. So mi familia is your title and underline them, and then write down the objective. Your objective today is to use possessive adjectives with family members. So you're going to do this in a great deal of complexity compared to how you've done this in previous years. For example, a possessive adjective would be to say my sister, the my part, or his brother, the his part, or their parents, the their part. So they are possessive adjectives. So that's what you'll be focusing on in a lot of detail to describe your family members. Okay, pause now if you need to do the date and title. Your doing activity should take about 5 minutes, so I'm going to go through what you need to do. Write today's date and title, and then complete the do now, which is to conjugate the verb hacer, to do in the preterite, the present and the future tenses. So pause to do that now. Okay, let's check your answers now. Let's start with the yo in the preterite form. Hice, muy bien. Tú hiciste, él, ella hizo, nosotros hicimos, vosotros hicisteis, ellos, ellas hicieron. And the present tense, yo is hago, tú is haces, él, ella hace, nosotros hacemos, vosotros hacéis. Okay, don't forget the accent on that. Ellos, ellas hacen. And now for the future. Voy a hacer, vas a hacer, va a hacer, vamos a hacer, vais a hacer y finalmente van a hacer. Well done, chicos. Really good job. I'm now going to pass you to Miss Reardon, and she's going to teach you the rest of the lesson. I look forward to seeing your fantastic work. Gracias. Adios.
Okay, Chicos, so here I've given you a wide variety of different family members. So we really are moving away now just from being able to say my mum, my dad, my brother, and my sister, etc. I've given you a really wide variety here. So please write down the Spanish vocabulary first and then match it to the correct English translation. You'll see that number 8, número 8, is mi madre, and you know that one means my mum or my mother, so you can match that one up really quickly to give you a head start. Please pause the video now to do this. Okay, chicos, let's check your answers. Okay, so here are your answers. So we have mi hermanastra is my stepsister. So really similar to hermana, we just add the stra on the end. Mi hermano mayor is my older brother. So you can put mayor on the end of anything to say older. Mi abuelo is my grandfather. Mi bisabuela is my great grandmother. Mi marido is my husband. Mi tío is my uncle. Mi hija is my daughter. If we just practice saying that one together, remembering that the H is silent. Hija. Repeat again after me. Hija. Excelente. Mi madre is my mum. Mi sobrino is my nephew. Mi prima is my cousin. Mi padrastro is my stepfather. Mi esposa or mi mujer, those both mean my wife. And mi nieto is my grandson. Muy bien, chicos. Okay, chicos, so now what I would like you to do, please, is to spend some time learning this vocabulary using Quizlet. So we're going to do what you usually do, doing the learn, write, spell sections first, then do the match and gravity games to really speed up your recall, and then complete the test. Please pause the video now to follow the link which you'll find on class charts. Okay, chicos, so at this point you should be feeling really confident with your vocabulary. Let's move on. Okay, so now using your knowledge of the family members you've done so far, we've done some just in the feminine form and some just in the masculine form. What I would like you to do, please, is translate these 6 family members I've got here. And you'll find all the information you need to be able to do that by looking at the vocabulary that you've just done on Quizlet and that you've got written in your book. So think, for example, number 1, my son. To find out how you say my son, look to your list, find where you've got my daughter, and then just make it masculine, which I know you'll be able to do. So please pause the video now and translate those 6 extra family members. Okay, chicos, let's check your answers. Okay, so my son is mi hijo, so really similar to daughter, which was hija. Dos, my great-grandfather, is mi bisabuelo. Again, really similar. My great-grandmother was mi bisabuela, so we're literally just changing the A at the end to an O. My stepbrother is mi hermanastro. Again here, just one change from stepsister, the A is changed to an O. My cousin, masculine now, mi primo. My niece is mi sobrina. And my auntie is mi tia. Therefore, the Spanish is super easy to go from the masculine to the feminine. So think in English, we go from auntie to uncle. Completely different words. The Spanish, super easy. They go from tia to tío, just changing the end. Same thing with son and daughter. Huge change between those 2 words in English. In Spanish, really simple. The O just changes to an A. Excelente, chicos. So let's put this into practice. Okay, so what I've got here for you now are 8 sentences. And what you need to do with these 8 sentences is copy them and complete them with the correct family member from this box below. You see that you've got hermanastra, hermano, abuelo, etc. Let's do number 1 together so you really understand what you're doing. Okay, so number 1 says, el marido de tu abuela es tu. So we need to figure out what's going on here. El marido is the husband. So the husband of your abuela, which is your grandmother. So the husband of your grandmother is your abuelo, your grandfather. So all you do is just fill in the end of the sentence with the correct family member. It may take a little bit of thinking about first of all, but as soon as you get the hang of it, you'll find it much easier. And all of the family members are coming from below. So all with the orange background of the photo, and then you've got the family members in blue. So there will be some left over, but you'll find the ones that you need there. Okay, so please pause the video now to copy and complete these sentences. Okay, chicos, let's check your answers. Okay, chicos, so here I've got the answers for you. Número 2, el hermano de tu padre es tu tío. So the brother of your dad is your uncle. La mujer de tu padre es tu madre. The wife of your father is your mother. That one we could argue there is not necessarily always the case. Número 4, La hija de tus tíos es tu prima. So the daughter of your auntie and uncle, or your aunties or your uncles, is your cousin. El hijo de tus padres es tu hermano. The son of your parents is your brother. La abuela de tu padre es tu bisabuela. So the grandmother of your father is your great-grandmother, indeed. La hermana de tu padre es tu tía. So the sister of your father is your auntie. And finally, el hijo de tu hermano es tu sobrino. The son of your brother is your nephew. So muy bien, chicos. There was quite a bit of thinking involved there. Muy bien. Let's move on. Okay, chicos. So now back to our objective. Most possessive adjectives, so our way of saying my or your, etc. in Spanish, have two forms. They have a singular form and a plural form. Let's have a look at this table. So we can see that my means me in Spanish, or it could be mis if we're talking about something plural. Same thing for your, it could be tú if we're talking about a singular noun, or tus for a plural noun, and so on and so forth. So let's look at some examples. Mi madre would be my mum. Madre, mum is singular. Mis padres is my parents, and we've used mis here because parents is a plural noun. What you will have noticed now from our table is that nuestro, meaning our, and vuestro, meaning your, plural, also have masculine and feminine forms. So let's look at these in action. Nuestros hermanos means our brothers, and it's nuestros, the S on the end because our noun is plural, hermanos, and also os, os, because hermanos is masculine. Then if we directly compare that with this, our sisters is nuestras hermanas, S on the end because hermanas is plural, and as rather than os because sisters, hermanas, is feminine. Okay, chicos, what I'd like you to do now, please, is spend 5 minutes copying this grammar point into your book. Please pause the video now to do this. Okay, chicos, so now what I'd like you to do is put everything we've done today into practice. First of all, our extended family members that we've now practiced the vocabulary for, and also our possessive adjectives. And I would like you to translate these key phrases. You've got 10 to do. So when you're doing them, you need to really pay attention to the table that you've got copied into your book. Think about, is my noun singular or plural? Because that we need for all of them. And then if you're thinking if it's our or your plural, you need to also think about whether your noun is masculine or feminine. Muy bien, chicos. Feel absolutely free to refer to the table that you've copied into your book throughout this. Please pause the video now to complete this task. Okay, chicos, let's check your answers. Okay, so my sister is mi hermana, a nice easy one to start us off. Her daughter is su hija. Your plural son is vuestro hijo. So here, remember, we need to bear in mind that it changes from masculine or feminine. So hijo is masculine, so vuestro also has to be in its masculine form. Our grandparents, nuestros abuelos. Again here, abuelos is masculine plural. That's why we've used nuestros. Their parents, sus padres. Your plural cousins, feminine. Vuestras primas. Our stepbrother, nuestro hermanastro. Your plural nieces, vuestras sobrinas. Again, sobrinas is our feminine plural noun, so we need vuestras to match. My great-grandmother, mi bisabuela, and their older brother, su hermano mayor. So take a moment just to check those over, especially the ones that contain our and your plural, as those are where we need to have the extra step of thinking. Excellent, chicos. So really great work today. Really well done for getting back into work. It's never easy after a whole week off, but I'm proud of you for carrying on and getting through. Okay, chicos, so if you've got a little bit of extra time or you would like to do a little bit of extra Spanish before your next lesson, please could you do some look, cover, write check on the vocabulary which is highlighted. Okay, chicos, have a great rest of your day and you'll hear from me in your next lesson. Hasta luego!